Hello again, this is Alvy's home cooking, and today we want to show you how to make some very delicious pinchos. Yeah, for the meat, you see what we take is normally the neck of a pig because it has some fat in between. Some people say, take the fillet, but the fillet gets totally dry. When you make something grilling, should have fat in between. And now we slice first some 6 slices like this. Okay. So next step is dicing. Make it like this. Maybe something like that. So that's all for the dicing. Next step will be the marinating. Okay, we already have diced the meat, and now the next is to prepare the marinade. First of all, I will introduce you the ingredients for the marinade. For sure everybody has a different taste, but we like this. For instance, we start with the left. This is mild paprika powder. For sure salt and pepper as usual. Then we need to have some olive oil for cooking. We take some garlic cloves, will be peeled and pressed. Some curcuma powder, a little bit of sambal oleg, and a little bit of sambal manis. So that's all for the ingredients. Okay, for marinating the meat, we take a bowl, medium size. We take the diced meat, put it into the bowl, spreading it, that we can directly put the marinade on almost all of the meat dices from the beginning. So that's fine. Then we take a little bit of sambal oleg. I would say for this amount of meat we take maybe 2 teaspoons. I don't like to have it too hot. Sambal manis, maybe not everybody of you knows this. This is sambal, somehow related to the sambal oleg, a different paste, but it's more a sweet kind of paste. So here I would say you can take at least 3. And from the curcuma we take some powder like this. Then we add for sure the paprika. Basically you cannot make too much wrong with the seasoning of that. For sure you should have it balanced, not too much from one thing, but yeah. At the end it's just a question of trials and some pepper, some salt, and for sure some garlic. You can dice it and slice it, or you can just press it. I take the press because in this case, as they have the marinade and the garlic flavor should go in all pieces of the meat. My opinion is that it's better when you put the garlic through the press. Okay, like that. Remove the rest. Okay, finally we will add some olive oil. I would say something like 4, 5, 6 tablespoons. Should not be too much. after that we mix everything with our hands. Okay, after we mix the marinade with the meat, we will put it into the fridge for a couple of hours, or let's say I like to have it overnight in the fridge, that really the marinade goes deeply into the meat. And I put some wrap on top of this, not over the bowl first on top of the meat, that it will be really packed into the marinade. And in a second we make it on top of the bowl, that the taste will not be mixed with something else in the fridge. So then let's put it into the fridge. Okay, these are now the ingredients to prepare our pinchos, or in English Sashlik. Basically it's always the same. You can make a variety in the colors, for instance, of the paprika, but we use here, you see, paprika. This is important. We will slice it later in smaller pieces. We have onions. We prefer the charlotte onion because they are more small and fit better to the wooden sticks here. And we have some cherry tomatoes, and for sure we have the marinated meat for the shashlik. Okay, now we start to cut the paprika. It's already made half of it and taking out the seeds, because the seeds will drop finally and we don't want to have it. So we make it like this, and then something pieces of the size of this one. So after we made the preparation of the paprika, which is over here, now we make this. We take care of the tomatoes. As the size of this cherry tomato is quite big, I cut them in the half. So finally we have to prepare our shallots, and we cut the end and then remove the skin. And sometimes you can make it by hand, sometimes you have to cut. And after peeling, it's a little hard here, we cut it into some slices. Okay, really not so easy. We always alternate the veggies with the meat. Oops. So, as you see, we have prepared now the shashlik sticks, or pinchos, and we will do it in our oven in the grill. And for that we prepare the tray and the grid for the barbecue. And because there will be dropping some oil, and if you want to avoid long cleaning time, then recommendation is to put just aluminium foil below this. Okay, the sticks are now on the grill grid, and we have preheated our oven to 220 degrees, and for sure, as we want to have barbecue, you have to switch on the grill. This is this one, and you put it on the upper third of the oven. Okay, the sticks are now on the grill grid, and we have preheated our oven to 200-220 degrees, and for sure, as we want to have barbecue, you have to switch on the grill. This is this one, and yeah, you put it on the upper third of the oven. The oven depends a little bit on the specialties of your own oven and grill. How strong is the electric grill, but normally it takes something to 8 to 10 minutes on each side. Yeah, you have to check out this by yourself. You will see until the oil starts to drop and meat gets brown, you can take it out. 8 to 10 minutes have passed. And now take out the tray. See, should not be burned. Now turn the sticks for 180 degrees. And then you see you have also here some sticks with the leftover veggies for our vegetarian friends. Now we put the whole thing back into the oven. Okay, this is after another 8 to 10 minutes. You see, for sure, if you like to have it a little more grilled and more brown, then you can take it longer into the grill, but after this 2 times 8 to 10 minutes, it's okay to serve. So finally we are ready to eat, and Sashlik goes always well with a portion of rice. So bon appetit.